Hello, greetings. Welcome back to algebraic expressions. We're now going to be focusing on activities that are dealing with products. But in this case, we're only going to be focusing on the first one, which is monomial multiplying with a monomial. So in this case, we're going to be needing different colors. So remember, the rules of multiplying a monomial with a monomial. First thing, which is most people's error or most pupils' error, it is going to be not multiplying the coefficients and the variables separately. So that is the first thing that we do. We collect the coefficients, which is going to be 3 and 4, and multiply them together. Then you put them in their separate brackets, and also the expressions, or rather the variables, they are going to also multiply themselves separately, which is going to be your x multiply your what? Your y. So in this case, 3 multiply this, you're going to get the value of 12. So let me just show that these are steps. You're going to get 12. Then multiply xy, which is just going to be xy. So check here. We had a monomial. Yeah, a monomial, and we also had a what? A monomial here. So when we multiply the two monomials, we got a what? A monomial. So that is the idea of products whenever you multiply a monomial with a monomial. And also, if you can check here, there's a multiplication sign here. So this multiplication sign here, it turns the whole thing, this, into a what? Into a monomial. So that is the context of multiplying monomial with a monomial. Then let's go to the second one. Remember, coefficient first, which is going to be -2 multiply 5. Then into the other brackets, you're going to be having your variables multiplying each other. So in that case, you're going to have 8a, multiplying a squared. So they are both a's. So in this case, what will happen? -2 multiply 5, you're going to get -10 to show steps. -10, then a multiply a squared, you're going to have a to the power of 3. Going back to laws of exponents in the revision of grade 9. So check here. The result here, it is a monomial, and the initial values, or other terms, it was a monomial, and also this one, it was what? It was a monomial, and all the expression is also a monomial due to what? Due to this multiplication sign. I will keep on emphasizing that. So let's go on to the next one. Remember, we start with the coefficients also. In this case, it's going to be 6 multiply 4. Then separately, you're going to multiply the variables, which is going to be a multiply what? A multiply c. Then in this case, 6 multiply 4, it's going to give you 24. Sorry, let me use the black one. It's going to be 24. Then multiply a what? AC. So that is the context of it all, to say, given this, it must always result in a what? In a monomial if you're multiplying a monomial. So check here. I played around this multiplication and also this dot here, and sometimes I leave it and not put anything. For example, AB, we know that there's multiplication here, but we are lazy to show it. So there's a relationship in between, a dot in between values, and also a multiplication. It basically means that you are multiplying. You're going to see that as you go up with the grades. So let's just recap. First things first, multiply coefficients and variables, sorry, not variable, variables separately. This, it is very important. Separately, as I did here, the red color, it stands for the coefficient. The green color, it stands for the variables, just to highlight the importance of dealing with this. So this is the example of monomials. We're for sure going to get more activities when we do the previous question papers. But for now, this is the whole idea of multiplying a monomial with a monomial to result into a monomial. So see you on the next one. We will be doing monomial multiplied a binomial, which you guessed it results in a binomial.